Welcome back, Nerdiverse, to another episode of MOTN's Figured It Out, where your favorite neighborhood collector, Mike G, gets to talk about the one thing he loves in this entire world, which is 1/6 scale figure collecting. This is a live episode, so anybody wants to stop by while we chill and unbox this beautiful 1/6 scale figure, talk comics, talk collecting, whatever you guys want to get into, or whatever comes to the old dome here. It's been a little while since the last figured it out. Had to do some fandangling with the channel and just overall holiday breaks and things like that. But didn't want to waste too much time after the holiday to crack this guy open because I've been waiting for this figure since the movie came out. Here at Figured It Out, it's a little bit of a mix of 1/6 scale, going to be I would say transferring into 1/12 scales as well. I've been doing some light collecting of 1/12 scales. I want to talk about those more in the future, as well as just some overall information about these characters, more information about the lore, and just kind of talk shop about collecting in general. Have a little bit of a collection back there, as you could see. So I've been collecting now for a few years, and I'd love to share the knowledge of anyone who may be interested in learning more about this amazing hobby. It is a late Saturday night, and tonight we're going to be talking about none other than the Man of Steel himself, Superman, the Ubermensch, Kal-El, faster than a speeding bullet, and all that. Um, the thing about this figure is that this means a lot to me only because this will be my very first Superman figure, 1/12, 1/6 scale Superman figure. That wasn't really into the Zack Snyder verse or anything like that. So I didn't really want to get into Henry Cavill, even though I believe Henry Cavill was a great Superman. Just wasn't a Superman that I wanted to collect as my first. I mean, Christopher Reeve is my favorite Superman of all time. I'm kind of waiting out in art to see exactly what they do with their Christopher Reeve Superman. But I saw this movie. I was really excited and also kind of standoffish about the James Gunn version of Superman. But saw this movie twice last year, or this year rather. We're at the end of the year, and just absolutely loved it. Loved Corn Sweat's portrayal of Superman. I love the tone. I love what they're bringing to the table. And as soon as I saw the film, I automatically was like, yeah, I hope they make a figure of this guy because it's honestly a figure we need in the industry. When it comes to hot toys and 1/6 scale figure collecting in general, they don't really delve out of their heavy hitters too far. You're mostly going to get uh, Spider Man's, Iron Man's, uh, and when it comes to DC Comics, you're only getting Batman and Joker for the most part. They pump Batmans out like crazy. They're like on their seventh Heath Ledger Joker at this point. So anytime Hot Toys gets to um, shift and do something different and put out something that's not the norm, I keep my eye out for because those are the figures that are going to be chased. Those are the figures that are going to stand out in a collection. And them making a Superman is like this Superman here is going to be, it was extremely advantageous for me. And I remember thinking, the second I see this figure, if it includes a crypto, I am sold. I'm sold, sold, sold. I love 1/6 scale pets. I bought the Captain Marvel only because it came with Goose because I wanted a 1/6 scale cat. So definitely had to get Captain Marvel, and this came with the 1/6 scale crypto. So I was really excited for when this figure was announced. Kind of got it as a Christmas gift to myself um, through mom. Rest in peace, mom. So I'm really excited to crack this one open and kind of see what it comes with and what we do. Oh, my eyes tripping. Is we do an unboxing to see what it comes with, as well as a posing. So we can lock in a pose. Maybe not a forever pose, but a decent pose to show you what the figure can do. Posing is my favorite part about 1/6 scale collecting. I'm not a museum poser. If that threatens the integrity of the suit or the figure or whatever, I'm down with it, and I'll fix it in post. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. But I have to pose these figures um, to give them as much life as possible. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start cracking open into this big boy and see what he's talking about. But before I get started, please remember to like this content. This definitely helps grow the channel. Figured It Out is a subsidiary of MOTN, and this is my own little baby. I get to talk toys here. So if you like this content, let me know. Subscribe to the channel so that you're made aware when these episodes are going to go live. Sometimes they're last minute, sometimes they're up in advance. It just depends on what the schedule's looking like. And comment. Let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know if you're digging it. And we're going to go into this 1/6 scale Superman. So, first off, I want to talk about this box here, this Superman box that it comes back here. Go back here. Oh, let's do that backwards. Well, that's fine. It could be either way. Just wanted to show this is the promo art of the figure. The look up, um, I would say, promo that they had for Superman when it was first coming out. Gorgeous artwork. This is a plastic cover that if I take it off, see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. Beautiful. You can see that the plastic cover comes right off. And the cool thing about this thing is that it opens right up to where you can actually see the figure from the inside. You can get actually a pretty good look at what he comes right up front. Like I said, look up. It's right there. So what I'm going to do now is open up this figure, get first in-hand impressions, and go over the accessories. So let's do it. Let's crack open the Man of Steel. Let's see. I'm going to need my trusty knife. 1 second. Damascus steel blade. Never leave home without it. Scope. Rule number one with knives: always cut away from yourself. Oh, always cut away from yourself. Never cut towards yourself with a knife. Keeps you from getting poked in the tokes. All right. Let's open this bad boy up. Perfect. Guess we could do this. All right. I think it comes with a you can even see my little Superman cup there. Needless to say, I was a little excited about the movie. And if I move this over, you can see my Superman um, popcorn bucket that I got from AMC. Needless to say, I was a little excited about this movie. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, that smells good. Put this out the way first. New figures always smell amazing. Let's pop off here. Over there. First in-hand impressions of Superman. Let's go. Oh, that feels good. What is that under him? Nothing. All right. Let's take off all of his plastiques. Scomp. Scomp. Scoop, scoop. It's almost like they wrap them in styrofoam and scoop. All right. First in hand impressions. This figure is beautiful. Look at it. Comes with a fully wired head sculpt. Corn Sweat's likeness is in every corner of this figure, every corner of the head sculpt. Reactive arms. Look at the vibrancy of the suit. Form fitting, kind of has like a little fabricy, rubbery feel. You can see the brightness of the red along with the cape with the embroidered emblem on the back. Let me just make sure you guys could see that. Maybe it's too bright. There we go. You can see how just vibrantly bright that S is. Nice little kind of half smirk just to give him some personality. If you look in close at the hair, see if it'll come in. The hair sculpting on these figures keep getting better and better. Like just the slight, if you look hard enough on the hair, if it zooms in, there's like the slight little like flickers of hair in between his brush. This figure is absolutely insane. Loving it so far, loving it so far. Nice and sturdy too. Not too heavy, not too light. So I'm gonna put Superman to the side now. We're gonna go over his accessories. And I would say the first accessory we have to go over is none other than, make sure there's nothing else in here, Crypto, the super dog. He is white. This is an Anglo-Saxon puppy here. Can I even get him without being blown out? There we go. He does have a little wired cape, actually. So if you want to bend the cape in a certain way, you can. See if he'll come up there. There he is. Good old Crypto. I wish his facial expression wasn't so blank. He does have the ear up, which is cute. And I'll take that. And he is kind of like in a standard flight pose. Do these arms articulate? Not really. But the cape does. So out of dog out of 10, I'll give it a dog out of 10. Because he does look the part. They didn't have to, I would say, um, they didn't have to make the cape wired. They could have just went lazy with it. And even his little cape has an embroidered S on the back too, which is kind of neat. I really dig the attention to detail. Does it look plastically? Yes. What do you want? They're not going to fully give like a full fur implantation on a accessory piece, but with what we have here, I'm really like it. And at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to include Crypto in my posing of the figure, but I kind of have to at this point. I just like the figure too much, so I'm gonna put him to the side for now. Let's see what else we have here. All right, he does come with a full array of hands. I don't even know if I feel like showing these. They're like, I'll just ball fist, flight fist, thumbs up, things like that. So nothing crazy there. Some kind of relaxed gesture hands. And all right. I do want to show off this amazing display base. It's of the Fortress of Solitude, has the blue Superman S up front. There is a built-in flight pole up here that we're going to be using for our pose. Also comes with a crotch grabber section that I'm going to block out because I'm not going to need it. And I'm going to put Crypto up here with soups so that we can get that flight pose going. So I'm gonna put this over here for now. And put this flight pose. Put this see if we put this in view for now so you can see it. There we are. Just so you can check it out while we work. And I'm gonna take out all the other little accessories, such as Crypto's flight pole. All right. I need all my accessories out. Am I gonna use a crotch grabber? I don't think so. And the eye system. Perfect. Now that we have everything out and looking good, just want to give my overall first impressions of the entire figure. Um, Pros and cons. Pros. Let me grab some while we talk about this. Pros and cons of good old Superman here. Uh, Pros. He looks absolutely amazing. The head sculpt is one of I think Sideshow's best so far. It captures corn sweat on every angle. Pros. The suit is super vibrant. I love the bright blue of this suit with the yellow and red. It's going to be such a standout on my shelf, especially because he's going to be going on the Star Wars shelf. Because that's like the Marvel movie shelf, and I want him to be in the flight pose, and he won't fit in that diorama. So, still kind of working out where I want to put him in that regard. Last pro is it comes with that sick diorama base, as well as comes with I would say Crypto, the super dog. It's another amazing pro. Cons so far. Um, hmm, I did wish it came with a little bit more. I mean, it's Superman. If he had maybe a different head sculpt, maybe like a burnt eye head sculpt, maybe. But what accessories do you need with Superman? Maybe laser vision, some kind of add-on eye accessory that would have been cool. Even battle damage parts, but how do you do that with a suit like this? So really, not really a lot of cons for me. Just things I would have wished would have come about. So this is looking good, very good so far. Articulation seems to be pretty good. Arm bends out. I don't want to. I'm always so stomach crunch, and I haven't even played with the cape yet. So looking forward to that. And I do want to play with his eyes. I'm going to try to see if I can lock in a side eye for my pose, and we're going to play with that right now. So let's put the base together, and let's start posing this bad boy. All right, let's start putting the base together. So first things first, let's put together Crypto's little base and get Crypto in effect. I take it this goes here, just like that. I take it Crypto has like a little some belly stick. Give me back my belly fruit. There we go. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Crypto is ready to go. I think. Beautiful. Yeah, he's ready to go. All right, I'm going to use the flight pole. So I'm going to put this little flight adapter there. There's like a little rock here for the crotch grabber, I believe. Boom, there. I think this is supposed to go up here for when the Superman is not active. All right, do I have this right? Let me see if I'm putting this on right. As you can see what I'm doing over here. There you go. So I think that's correct. Feels correct. And there's that. All right, so now I'm going to play with the head sculpt. Let's see if I can get some side eye. There we go. As always, this is the hardest part. Is locking in the side eye. I'm going to take my good old MOTN glasses off. Hopefully, I don't ruin this. First, let me see what pose I'm doing. Let me just make sure I got the pose I want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one, but I'm gonna do something with the cape. So I want the side eye to kind of Oh, that looks good already. I did that in 2 seconds. I'm getting better at this. Maybe just a little bit down. No. Just got to look at it. Mm. Make sure the irises are where they need to be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna take this little plastic off while I'm here. Plastic neck. So you stay there, head sculpt. All right. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Little head tilt. Oh, that's perfect. So, with a little side eye, if it catches, that looks so cool. Just a little, just a little bit of side eye, like he's looking over to the side. Head tilt a little bit. Perfect. Let's lock this pose in. So, the pose I want to do is pretty straightforward. I kind of want to do like a floating pose where he's just kind of casually like in the air, like looking over. So I want to kind of do like a little leg out, knee in, foot back, like that, like maybe like that, maybe arms out just a little. All right. I want to do a pretty simple pose, but where the complexity comes in is going to be the cape. And that's the cape I want. So I'm going to flare out here. I'm going to double back. I'm going to push out here. And I'm going to curl in here like this. And this bottom of the cape is going to come out. Oh, the bottom is wired too. Tricky, tricky. So I got to stretch this out and bend this back in and pull, stretch this bottom out like that and like that. Fold this in here. Kind of wanted to do like that. And I want this to straighten out a little bit. This is a great wired cape. And I want this to kind of tuck under here, but come out and like that. Let's move crypto out the way for a second and see where we. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Now I could now I can play with the cape a little bit more. So while he's up here. Just trying to get it to do what I want it to do. And I want this inside here to kind of fold in like that. kind of want this inside the tuck here. This to kind of come back here. And this to kind of do that. I think I got it. We've got one. And then Crypto's cape. And do that. Yeah. I think I got it. Pretty straightforward pose. But it's kind of exactly what I want. With the crypto sitting there. I think that's exactly what I want. Flight pose, no wires, no waist clamps, cape caping. Let's make sure I take a look at this cape one more time. Make sure it's doing what I want it to do. Before we call it. Yeah, because I don't really want his fist balled or anything like that. Kind of like, I want this out more. And this more to the, there we go. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. I like it. I like that. This is a gorgeous piece. Kind of speechless on what I wanted to do with him. Now it just kind of came together so quickly. I'm probably going to futz with nothing really to futz with. I'm probably going to futz with the cape a little more off, and I'll show a final picture of him. But I think I've kind of locked in the pose I wanted. I wanted the eye, the off to the side eye look. I wanted the kind of simple, stoic dreamer Superman, and I wanted crypto in effect. I got all of those in a very short amount of time. So I think I'm going to call it there for this unboxing video of Superman in crypto. Final thoughts. I'm ecstatic with this piece. I kind of want to play with it more. I want to figure it out more. Um, Maybe even play with the pose, even though I'm really happy with this pose. I need to just look at it for a while and make sure it's exactly what I want. Like I said, I'm probably going to futz with the cape a little bit more because it's a little unruly. But really lock in that Superman pose. Superman finally is home. I have my Superman um, popcorn bucket. I have my Superman cup from the theater. Waiting for the Fantastic Four, which is up there as well. But this figure right here is a home run. Absolutely love it. And I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and overall thought process of how I pose and um, just thoughts on the character and thoughts on the figure. With that, I would always like to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like more content like this on the channel. I do these every once in a while. I'm going to be bringing Figured It Out back in a more steady capacity soon, probably after the new year. But I just couldn't wait and I couldn't help myself to unbox this guy. So hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm, of course, Mike G with Masters of the Nerdiverse. Collect what you love and love what you collect. Take care, everybody.